just how's the transition to coaching a new position group? Obviously, one you're familiar with, but how's that been so far?
It's been good. I mean, I got really good players, and I think they're very coachable. They want to be coached, and so I think it's been more exciting than anything. I think the honeymoon phase is probably over after the first practice, after getting after them a little bit, but I think they know it all comes from a good place.
Anything you saw from Bobby and how he coaches linebackers you can kind of use?
Well, certainly, I think the biggest thing is, being in the same film room with Bobby, for a year, and of course, asking questions on how he taught certain things. I think does nothing but help in a transition like this. That's naturally where my eyes go anyway. So, when we decided to make the change and Bobby left, it was fairly easy because I have an idea what those guys are doing and all the coverages and stuff.
Obviously hard to replace a guy in Bobby Daly, but special person too. So how much does this place and this program kind of mean to you?
I mean, it means the world to me. I was able to grow up in this program and be the man that I am today. So I guess that's the biggest thing, and I want to be able to, show these other young men of the experiences that I had and how it's helped me grow into who I am and what I am and what I've become to help them do the same thing and just reach high as far as their goals and reach their full potential. So there's no replacing Bobby without question, but I can add my own spin to it, and I'm definitely going to be me in the end of the day.
Even though there was a shift in the defensive coaching staff, there's still so much consistency with you guys. So how has it been working with them this past year? And now, what do you guys hope to take from last year into next year?
Yeah, could you repeat that question one more time?
Yeah, because even though there was a shift within the staff, there's still
Yeah,
so many of you guys here on that defensive staff. So kind of
absolutely.
just what's the philosophy going into next year?
Yeah, so I mean, trying to allow the guys to play fast. That's the biggest thing. Coach Howe has preached that he wanted, and I think it's everybody together. It's not one person doing all the heavy lifting. It's everybody kind of piecing it together on what's going to be best to get that done as far as getting the guys to play fast.
There's been a lot of big time linebackers come through this program. So what have you seen from the group that's coming back, and how do you try to continue to make another big name at that position?
Well, I'm not going to put any pressure on the guys, but I definitely see that we have a few guys that have the potential to be future All Americans and hopefully covers MVP caliber of players. Which excites me, and they are well aware of the linebacker position at Montana State and the grades that have come before them. So they know it's going to be a high standard for them, and I think that's what they want. I think I have a group that's hungry and humble at the same time, and so they want to get better. They want to uh, apply pressure. I guess we don't succumb to pressure, but we apply it, and so that's what we're ready to do.
Bryce and Neal basically returned as starters for how many reps they got last season. How excited for you now as they take another leap going into next year?
Now it's been helpful, having those guys with the experience that they got from last year playing 16 games. So definitely leaning on those guys to turn into leaders for our program and really help us move this thing forward. That's the biggest thing, for us within our group. I think, I have some other young guys that have a lot of potential as well, but Bryce and Neil are definitely at the forefront, and excited to get those guys going and see what they're able to accomplish.
Bringing Trent in to coach one, I feel like he kind of brings to his defense.
Yeah, Trent is very smart coach. I would say one of the biggest things, he has a lot of familiarity with the system that we're running, so it's no drop off. When he got in here, he hit the ground running. I mean, he knows the ins and the outs. So I think it's another sounding board to you know bounce ideas off of, and so he does a good job of making sure that through his experiences, his playing days, and all that, kind of encompassing all those things to help us move this thing forward.
You coached all over the place at different levels, and obviously, offense and defense in your career. So, what's that kind of been like to, now make another shift, but back to your, initial position?
I mean, it's fun. I think as a coach, you always want to be challenged. So this is another challenge for me to go to a different position. Though I have a lot of familiarity just from playing and coaching it, I think it's fun. I've always kept a mindset, a growth mindset, continue to learn, and also just stay green. I never want to be red like a tomato, right? A tomato at some point spoils. I want to stay green, continue to learn, and so that's the mindset I have. And coaching on offense, coaching on defense, and coaching at different levels. I mean, I think it's an exciting part. That's how I look at it. I have a lot of knowledge of different perspectives that I've learned along the way. So, and that won't stop, this year and move into the linebacker position.
Coach Howe spoke about the players and how they've heard so much on what you guys have lost as a program. Just how hungry have you seen them kind of maybe take that narrative and use it?
Yeah, we don't pay attention to those outside influences, but I mean, the guys want to just get a little bit better every day. That's what it's all about. Take one step forward every day. Be intentional, be deliberate in what it is that you're doing. Know exactly what you're trying to get better at, and the work will put in that you'll put in. It'll speak for itself at the end of the day. So you can say we lost this, we lost that, but we have a bunch of guys that are hungry and humble, like I mentioned before, that want to just get a little bit better every day. And if we can keep that mindset, we'll be in good shape.
You mentioned Caden Gray. His emergence obviously not your position anymore, but you coached him last year. So what have you thought of Caden Gray, just his growth over the last couple of years?
I mean, I think he has a chance to be a stud, a superstar, if I'm being honest. I mean, just the talent level that he has. And, first day when I met him, I saw it, out there on the field. I think he had like a pick six, and I'm like, oh, okay. This guy has a chance to be really, really special. I think the biggest thing with Tatum is him understanding how good that he can be and really just locking in every day. If we can get him to try to reach his full potential every day, man, he's going to be one of the best to ever come through here. I truly believe that. And not to put any pressure on him, but, I have this conversation with him face to face, like, hey, man, this is what I see in you. This is what I think you can do. And so it's up to you to be intentional, be deliberate, and to, pursue what it is that you want to do from a football perspective.
And just Coach Howe leading the defensive room now and being the DC, what have you thought of him so far?
High energy coach that loves his players, and I want to see him play fast. So I'm excited for Coach Howe and his direction that he have us going. I think we're definitely going to move things in the right direction, and people will be excited for Bobcat defense at the end of the day.